Yeah, how you doing? It's Ballistic One, aka Ballistic. I'm here for summer show. I'm here to kill it. No playing around. I grind too hard. It's my time. I work everything. Best storyteller in the world. Believe that.
What's up? Summer Gonzalez coming at you live from the On Point with Summer Show, baby, where we're up in Classics Recording Studio, where it's always summertime. You know what it is. Broadcasting live from beautiful South Florida, baby. And I hope the sun is shining wherever you are as much as it's shining on us today. Oh my gosh, I could not wait till today's show. For one, you just heard that song at the top of the show. It is called Paradox, baby, and it's by Ballistic One. He is our special guest, in-studio guest this afternoon. Ballistic One, what's up?
Hey, how you doing, Miss Summer?
I'm good.
Thank you so much for having me, Miss Summer. I love the show. I checked it out. You're amazing. You have completely all the up-and-coming artists that come through, and I love the show. You know, I'm a big fan, so I'm excited to be here today.
I'm excited that you're here. You know, I couldn't wait, and I know you've been working hard on that song that we just heard, as well as other things that you have up your sleeve. And I want you to let everyone know a little bit about yourself, first of all, for those who aren't familiar with you. Let them know who you are. Tell them where you're from and all that good stuff.
Well, I was born in Kingston, Jamaica. Raised up in Jersey, South Florida as well, high school in Jersey. Just been writing at a younger age, introduced by my dad, turntables, and just been writing since teenager. Fell in love with music, obviously with the writing aspect of it, and started out, of course, you know, Diddy and Mace and Pop at that time, and just starting writing my own stuff, putting it together, then, you know, taking my talent into the studio and see how it comes out. So.
See how it comes out. You're like, you already know how it's going to come out, so stop trying to be, you're like holding back, so stop. Yeah, definitely hot. Yeah, I saw some footage of you. I know I talked to you about the SpongeBob song that you, and I saw the footage of you in the studio and everything. And I like that. What is it? Whenever I brought it up before, you kind of got. Is that not?
It's a playful song, but it's really about freeloaders who's not working hard. I grind hard every day, and it's, you know, basically trying to put the team together, you know, friends who's around music as well. So SpongeBob is someone who thinks that everything's gonna come into his hand just by being a part of the team without working on the team. So that's where I came up with the SpongeBob thing, and just want to let everyone know that, hey, you might have a SpongeBob on the team, among you. You might have a SpongeBob among you, someone who, you know, just never want to do anything, always have an excuse, and always never put their money in, never put in the pot, you know, always just waiting for
the free ride.
Right, the free ride, time to blow.
Yeah.
You know, so that's how I came up with this song, SpongeBob, and you know, I believe in grinding hard, and that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, you do, and you know, I met you at Rise and Grind back in May, and you were there. What I liked about you when I met you was you weren't there to perform. Right. You were there networking. And you see, you met us. And it's like, that's why I try to tell the artists that are up and coming, you know, maybe you're not performing that night, but
Right.
show up anyways, because you
Absolutely.
never know who's in the audience, you never know who's in the building to hear you, and that's what happened with you and us. But is that your thought process as well?
Absolutely. I mean, any local shows, events, uh, any showcases, any kind of performance that's here in South Florida, anything that goes down, I'm normally try to be out there either with CDs or press kits and just try to network as much as possible.
Yeah.
You never know who you're gonna meet. You never know where the opportunity is gonna come from. So I just try to get out there and do it as much.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. Talk a little bit about your song that we heard at the top, Paradox. Explain it a little bit.
Paradox is excellent song for. It's really debating on someone who has a broken heart. Are are they really ready to get into a relationship immediately? Are they thinking about a relationship, but then someone comes along and change their whole thought process, challenge them as well, and eventually they said, okay, I'm gonna give you a chance, but you don't break my heart again. So basically, paradox is like taking a chance and turns a tide. You know, you might be heartbroken, now you might find love. So
Yeah.
that's what paradox really is about.
And you're telling that whole story in the one song. I
Yes,
mean, you go
yes, I am.
from a breakup
Yep.
in the beginning to love, and
Right.
a happy ending.
Yes.
Put it that way.
Hmm.
In the whole song, I like that. You paint a picture. You know who used to do that? It's Biggie.
Right.
I mean,
Exactly.
so you're on the right track.
Mhm.
I love that. I love it.
Any good artist has to learn how to paint a picture, whether the person is writing for them or they themselves wrote what they're really passionate about and going into.
Right.
I consider myself as a true storyteller, and I will paint a picture from beginning to end. And most of my songs, I really do paint pictures.
Yeah. And with that in mind too, you also write for others. Your thought process isn't always about you.
Right.
You're thinking all the time about
Exactly.
maybe who else would this song fit.
Exactly.
And that's really smart too, because you never know who might hear it and want
The
to.
brother always tell me, write something that's happening now, it's
Yeah.
real, so people could, feel and could, relate to that.
Yeah, I like that. Let's go back to Paradox. The beat. That is who. Where'd that come from?
The beat is by these two amazing producers. Funny, they don't live in the States, but they made the beat, and I told them, trust me, I will paint a picture to it. I'll put a Picasso on it, and they trust me enough. Send me the wave files, everything. First, I make sure I want the song to be perfect, especially the hook.
Right.
So the hook kind of tells where the paradox happens. You want to go into bed, or tease me, change me, or change my mind, or rather. And but the beat, basically, they came up with the beat, and I told them, trust me on it. I'll paint a good picture for you. I'll try and get it out there. I'll get it anywhere on the radio, and I've got it mastered and everything. It's ready for radio right now.
It's so ready.
Yes.
Talk about the mastering. Who are you working with? Because you work with some big dogs.
Yeah. I work with Insane Sounds, which is Mark Kremetz. He's a mix master engineer that's in South Florida. Crazy's excellent. He mixes a lot of stuff, maybe for T-Pain and a few other people. And the big dog, top dog right now, is Tony Dorsey, who mixes from Jay-Z to Kanye West to just the other day. They mixed Pop That, which is French Montana song. And so, I'm a perfectionist. Everything I do it right.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that song. And we got we played a little bit of it. I'm gonna play some more of that going out. I need for you to tell everyone what your grind is for? Why do you grind so hard? I see the passion in your eye. I mean, that night that I met you, I saw you were like, yo, check this out.
Right.
You know, so what is your grind for?
My grind is to basically to do this not only for the love, but do it for means of security for myself, for family, to just to be a better person and be successful down the line. Maybe I could help someone who's, coming from poverty, just like any kids from the ghetto, So that's where I was from, that's where I raised. I have a dream, and that's how I grind hard, put things together, I write stories, and that's all I have in my mind to be successful as well.
Because a lot of people don't know why they're grinding. You know what I'm saying? They just go to work every day and that's it. Whether it's in music or whether it's at Kmart or IBM or wherever it is that they work, they don't know the reason behind it all. And if you don't have a reason, then you need to stop doing what you do and maybe do something else.
Right.
So that's why I always ask the guests that come on why you grind the way you do. I mean, it's just so. I get into that passion part of it. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself in 5 years on top of the food chain in the music business, or writing, or producing, or performing anywhere, top artist. I don't see anybody writing right now the way that I write. I don't see nobody putting it together. The only thing, I'm trying to get the teams together, but like I said, you got to feel people out, because you got a lot of SpongeBob out there. You got people who don't willing to grind hard. Everything costs money. Nothing gonna happen without getting the money, make sacrifices. So
let everyone know though where they can find your music, where they can find you and everything, Twitter and all that.
They could find me on Twitter at Ballistic Hits. Ballistic Hits on Twitter. Music X-Ray, that's a website that I use to get my music out to industries, whether producers, artists, anyone who's in the music, to find or to get signed or to get music placements. That's where I normally do everything and get it out there. Also, I have my Facebook, which is Ballistic Sheldon, which is that's my profile, and then of course my new page that I just created and launched is Ballistic One. So a lot of people could find me on Ballistic One. I'm also on Sonic Bids. I'm also sonicbids.com/ballistic. YouTube, Ballistic Hits on YouTube as well. Pretty much on a lot of sites. Any sites you could think of, I'm there. this
You're everywhere.
Yes.
And Ballistic is
BALLISTIC space ONE.
Got it. All right. We want to make sure that they got the spelling right, and we have a caller too. We're gonna go ahead and take a call. You want to talk to a fan?
Absolutely. I got a fan.
Yay!
More than one fan.
Yeah, you have many fans, but we have a caller on, and you're on the air live with Summer and Ballistic One. Who's this?
Hey, I'm Fancy Babe Ballistic. I received a demo from you about 2 months ago.
Yes.
I love your music, but I wanted to know how long were you really writing music on actual music things? Because you told me you've been in it a long time, and I wanted to know, have you ever gotten any big breaks doing this, or any big company?
Okay. Great question. I got a break at ASCAP, which was in 2007, with an exclusive deal from from an independent company, and we did some work together. Then after that it stopped, but so far no big breaks, but I've been grinding and putting it together, because the music has to be good and you have to have the right product to put out so that people could be out there and listening to it. And also I'm putting it together so I could pass out more so that people could get to know me in, in more of a congregation, a lot more crowds. So free CDs, free downloads, and a lot more. So I'm on that right path.
That was really, really nice and great question.
Yes, great question.
I like your answer to the last question about building up your fan base. That is so smart because you have to. The followers that you build up in the grind here local, they'll follow you to the end.
Right.
So that's really smart of you to do that. A lot of artists are introverts, shy or but they become something else when they go on stage. Is that how you are, or?
When I go on stage, I'm basically another person. Yeah, I'm a beast. I go hard. I mean, once the music is there, it's just natural for me.
Well, I like to say that when you came in today,
right?
We kind of like threw.
We
factored you today, didn't we?
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, when he came into the studio today, I mean, and he walked into these people back there. That's Ballistic Beats, from Shawty Lowe's. They know that's the producer. And also ESC was there, and they were like, "So what you got?" And you just started spitting, and it was like nothing. And then they put a little beat on. I don't mean little beat to belittle it because it was a badass beat. They put it on, and you went to it. So it was like, I saw that transformation. I just wanted to ask you if you would be honest enough to say, "Yeah, I'm a beast." So it was very impressive, and I just appreciate you. I love this studio vibe anyways.
Absolutely.
And so, you're welcome to come back at any time you want.
Oh, absolutely. Basically, I'm going to live here now. I love this. This is what I live for. This is what it's about. This is about hard work. This is about making it to the top. Make sure everyone, along the team be rewarded and show them that I'm really worth the chance of their taking with me and sticking with me. So I'm here for the long haul and, give it my all and make sure I go on the right path and straight and narrow so we get that paper.
Yeah. Getting that paper. Speaking of paper, 3DP Magazine. Well, nice paper though. 3dpmagazine.com. If you want your company or your restaurant, your club, whatever you have, your business, if you want it advertised in the best magazine in South Florida, this is where you need to put it. Reach out to them at 3dpmagazine.com or 561-541-0456. This is a nice magazine. I mean, it's really hot. It also highlights up-and-coming artists in there as well. So 3DP Magazine, they dining, dancing, and design. Check it. It's real nice. And also another magazine that's coming out very, very soon, Under 3 Diamonds Productions, is also Hot Hair Magazine. HotHairMagazine.com. Reach them there. And this magazine here is all about hair. It's all about hair, barbershops, beauty salons, beauty supply stores. This will be out in the fall, ladies and gentlemen. HotHairMagazine.com. So, let's talk a little bit about, do you have any shows coming up in the near future? Writing. I want to talk about that because I want to go back to it because you mentioned something about books.
Right.
What do you have?
I have tons of books. That's what I do. That's what's my passion. That's what my love is. Just to write and paint a picture. A lot of guys, they claim that they're artists, but if you notice, after one album, they're gone. After 2 albums, they're using another writer. After 3 albums, you don't hear from them anymore. They put on the shelf. You give me anything, I could paint a picture to it, knock it out immediately, switch it around, whatever you need, I got it. And I'm with the time. I go along with time too. It depends on what flavor, and it depends on the era of the music right now.
Right.
Like, I like different sounds because that's what gets the people. When you have a different sound, a hot sound, not the same sound that's on the radio.
Right.
So you get the right producer with the right sounds, hot beat, hot lyrics, and best storyteller in the world.
You want to
Check
start?
me out. Ballistic one in the building. Best storyteller in the world, and I shut it down. One.
He did shut it down. Give a shout out to the troops. The show goes out to the troops. Let them know how you feel.
Shout out to all my American troops, soldiers from the heart, Army of One, and we get it. Be safe, and thank you for all the hard work you guys do every day.
Ballistic One, thank you so much for taking time out for summer and coming by. Come back anytime,
Thank
baby.
you, Summer, so much for having me.
No doubt. Troops, God bless you guys. Get home safe.
I was off the market, not hanging out with my friends. I had the last relationship about to all end 2 weeks ago. In my bed with my best friend. Confessions on fire, kill the cam. She's been cheating. I said get out my house.